Hello and welcome to this demonstration of how to do a simple frame for your picture frame holder. First thing you're going to do is click on gridlock. Okay, click on gridlock up here in the top right. Remember, we use gridlock because that helps us stick to these lines whenever we draw something. That helps us work really accurately. Okay, don't need them. Delete. Right, so gridlock on. We're also going to change the spacing of the dots. So here on grid, double click grid, and then we're going to change this to 5 and 5. We can work more accurately that way. Okay, now we need to draw the outside of the frame using this shapes button, and just the first option, rectangle. Now standard picture size is about 150 millimeters. Now to do that you need to follow these rel numbers here. Watch the rel numbers. A standard picture is about 150 across and 100 down. So if you're looking at the rel numbers at the bottom there, it needs to go down to 100, 150 across, 100 down. That's landscape. And if you're doing a portrait picture, then that would be 100 across, so like that, and 150 down. Okay, there we go. So we've got landscape and portrait there. Now what I'm going to do is draw some guidelines. I'm going to zoom in first, because imagine I wanted a nice curvy picture frame holder. I'm just going to draw some guidelines like this, and this will help me figure out exactly where the center of my box is. Right, at this point I'm going to quickly save, so you'll click File and then Save As. Save it in the location that you're told to by the teacher, and you're going to regularly save by clicking this button. Right, let's say I wanted a curvy picture frame. What I'm going to do is click on this path button, which is a curve. If I click here, approximately here, back to the midpoint, here again and there, and then right click, and you've got your curved line. Now we've got a nice curve there. It looks pretty central and symmetrical. What I'm going to do is copy that at the bottom. Let's copy that at the bottom, click on the line, and then click Draw, Transform, and you're going to click Mirror Image. We need it on repeat. Okay, repeat. Okay. Now imagine this center line is a mirror, so I'm going to go on this and then click here. Oh, now watch what happens. It's mirrored it on the bottom. And now we can just repeat this process on the side. So if I click here, there, and there again. Now I need to right click again to finish it. Right click, and then the same process. So I'm going to click on my line. I want that mirrored over here. So I'm going to click Draw, Transform, Mirror Image. Again, repeat. And I'm just going to do it on this middle line here. There we go. Right, I've got the basics of my curved frame. This is a good time to save, so just click here. Right, I need to delete my guidelines now, so I'm just going to click delete, and it's the first option, delete any. So I'm just going to click on these options here, these lines here, just to get rid of my guidelines. Now I've gone over the edge here, so to delete those little sections, just click delete, hold it down, and then select the second option here, delete part of an object. And I'm just going to get rid of these little lines. Be careful, if you click the wrong line, whoops, you can go edit, undo. You can only do that one time, so be careful. Yeah, so continue deleting these little sections. Again, this would be a good time to save, so I would click there, save. Right, now I'm going to add some detail in the frame itself. So what I'm going to do is click on this contour button, click contour, and I'm going to change the contour spacing to 2 millimeters. Now if I click just inside the frame up here, well, that's quite nice. I'm going to do another one a bit higher up, click there again. I've got 2 lines inside my frame. Now the laser cutter will cut anything in black, so it will cut all this out and it will just fall apart. So in order to just engrave it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that line, I'm going to press the Shift key, and then click that line as well. There we go. Now I've highlighted both, and I need to change the line color. So here it says line, where it says color, click here, col, change that to red. There we go. Now the laser cutter will cut what's in black out, and it will just lightly engrave the red. Okay, I'm quite happy with that frame, so I'm going to save it again. So click Save.